Okay, so hello everyone, welcome. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, so just we are waiting 1 or 2 minutes for joining all of the other participants. Then we'll start out to the session. Okay, just for waiting. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to the 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing analysis. So basically, this online training program is totally for beginners who don't have any knowledge about the Google Earth Engine or who don't have any knowledge about the coding, mainly Python or JavaScript. So mainly in this time, we are just focusing for the beginners. If you have no knowledge in coding, I hope after completing the total 7 days online training program, you are able to do any types of remote sensing analysis very quickly and efficiently using Google Earth Engine platform. And in this online training program, mainly each day, I will provide the 3 hours. Mainly 2 hours is our live training and 1 hours for your problem solving class. And you can get the lifetime teaching support. It's basically as a beginners, when you want to learn the Google Earth Engine platform, you face lot of problem. Okay, so that's why after completing the total 7 days online training program, when you face any problem regarding any issue, you can easily get the support. So that's why we already created our WhatsApp group, as well as we already created in our Google Classroom. Okay, so you can, when you face any problem, you can easily get the support. You can simply ask your problem. You can easily get the your solution about that, and it's the continuously lifetime you can get this type of support. Okay, so basically today is our first day. So first of all, I will try to discuss about our course syllabus, course content. Okay, so what you will learn after completing the 7 days training program. I will just show you that. Okay, so I simply share my screen, and when you face any problem or any confusion or any question, just you can ask me anytime, no problem. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so now can you see my screen? Okay, so now can you see my screen? Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so basically, it's totally 7 days online training program, and mainly I will focus only for the beginners who don't have any knowledge about the coding, mainly Python or JavaScript. If you have no knowledge, don't worry about that. So I will try to teach all of those things from stress to advanced level, so that you can easily learn all of this one by one. Okay. So first of all, course content. So basically, there are 7 days. So and first day I will try to discuss about the Google Earth Engine and how it will be work, how we can easily set up the environment in JavaScript as well as also Python for working with Google Earth Engine for remote sensing analysis. And as the beginners, if you have no knowledge about the JavaScript or Python, so that's why I also try to discuss about the all of those basic principles of JavaScript syntax and Python. Okay, as well as talk about the client and server objects. It's very important to learn the Google Earth Engine platform and how we can get the server to execute your code. We also try to discuss about that. And further talk about the importing raster and vector data, how we can easily import different types of raster or vector data from our local storage as well as also Google Earth Engine dataset. Okay, and filter activity table, how we can be filtering the shapefile about that. And second is we also talk about that mainly how we can easily filtering and displaying the satellite image, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, this type of image, how we can easily filter and display, and then how we can easily satellite composite, different types of band combination, as well as how we can easily export the satellite imagery, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS from the Google Earth Engine platform, as well as how we can easily import, filter, reduce, clip, and display the raster data in Google Earth Engine. Then we talk about the time series analysis. So mainly in this time I will show you NDVI, but using the same process you can easily do for any indices time series analysis, as well as how we can easily export any shapefile from the Google Earth Engine platform. Further, we talk about the third is we talk about that calculating any indices from satellite images using Landsat or Sentinel imagery. Okay, how we can easily filtering and displaying the satellite image, mainly Sentinel-2, and monitor the NDWI or NDVI, and how we can easily extract the water body using thresholding value, as well as to talk about the NDVI, NDWI, SAVI, or any kinds of indices, how we can easily make the time series chart using Landsat or Sentinel, how we can easily export any shapefile from the Google Earth Engine platform, as well as we also add the gradient legend and title in the Google Earth Engine platform. Then NDWI calculate from MODIS and Landsat data. And further we talk about that mainly how we can easily remove the cloud or haze from the satellite imagery and get the very clear satellite imagery, Landsat or Sentinel. So basically when you want to work for the wet season or rainy season, you can get the some cloud on your satellite images. Okay, and cloud is hampered for your land use land cover map or other remote sensing work. So that's why we also talk about the technique how we can easily remove the cloud and haze from the satellite imagery, Landsat or Sentinel, both of images we try to discuss. We talk about the DEM data, how we can easily use the DEM data and different types of train analysis such as slope, as well as also mainly ester. So this type of DEM, how we can easily use and work for the different types of hill shade map, slope map, aspect map, how we can create using the Google Earth Engine platform. We also talk about the land surface temperature monitoring, mainly we Landsat as well as also MODIS. So both of satellite images, how we can easily use and then make the LST map or land surface temperature. I also try to discuss about that, and how to calculate for average, maximum, minimum NDVI for any specific region. So in this time I give the example for NDVI, but using this process you can easily calculate for any specific indices what's the average, maximum, minimum value, we can easily get it. And we also talk about the monthly evapotranspiration. In this time I show you the evapotranspiration, but using the same process you can easily create for the monthly NDVI, monthly NDWI, or any kinds of monthly time series chart you can easily create. Okay, and further we talk about the fifth DEM, mainly we talk about the air quality monitoring. So all of those parameters which are available for the Sentinel-5 satellite imagery, mainly sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, as well as also formaldehyde, methane. So this type of gases, how we can easily make the density map, as well as how to download the air quality parameters time series data in CSV format using Google Earth Engine platform, and air quality monitoring time series chart, and air quality monitoring how to calculate total emission of any particular gases for any specific region. We can easily calculate it, how much nitrogen dioxide gas is emitted in a particular time in a particular region. So this type of analysis we try to discuss in here. And first of all, ArcMap software. In this time I also try to discuss about the some ArcMap software, because Google Earth Engine platform only provide you TIP image. Suppose you make a NDVI map, it provide you TIP image. Suppose you make the land use land cover map, it provide you the TIP image. So this TIP image we also need to use for the further mapping, okay, for your research paper or your presentation. Then this TIP image we download from the Google Earth Engine platform and then use it ArcMap software to make the research paper map as well as your presentation map. So how we can easily create the map using this TIP image in ArcMap software, mainly ArcGIS. I also try to show you this part. And sixth, we try to discuss about the machine learning. So mainly all of this machine learning which are available for the Google Earth Engine platform, we try to discuss. And using this machine learning, mainly supervised and unsupervised, how we can easily make the land use land cover, and supervised algorithm, random forest, card, support vector machine, minimum distance classifier, So this type of method, how we can easily use and make the land use land cover classification map, we also try to discuss. And after that, how to check the accuracy assessment, mainly the overall accuracy, kappa accuracy, consumer accuracy, producer accuracy. So this type of accuracy, how you can easily check using the Google Earth Engine platform, we try to discuss. And calculate land use land cover classes area. Suppose how you can calculate the area for each classes, how to add the legend in land use land cover map, and how to export the land use land cover map for your research paper using the ArcMap software. We'll also try to discuss about that. And lastly, we talk about the change detection, different types of change detection, how we can easily perform using the Google Earth Engine platform, NDVI change detection, land use land cover change detection. Okay, so this we're going to try to discuss. And class-wise land use change detection in one layer using Google Earth Engine. And we talk about the hyperparameter tuning for improving the accuracy of your machine learning model. Okay, so these type of things I try to discuss. Okay, and you are also get some assignment. So for every class, I also put some assignment in our Google Classroom. You try to solve all of those assignment and just keep in your Google Classroom. You can easily get from here all of those things, and you can get all of this material such as a slide, PDF, as well as all of this practice code you can easily get. And for after ending this session, you will also get the recorded class. Okay, you can easily access the recorded class. And lifetime teaching support, mainly after completing the total 7 days online training program, when you face any problem regarding this online training program or any issue in your code, so then you can easily get the support for any time. Okay, so basically these are full syllabus about that. We try to complete all of those things from beginners to advanced level. I hope inshallah you can easily learn all of those things from beginners to advanced level. Okay, so now let's go to my slide. And when you face any question or any problem, you can just simply ask me, no problem. Okay, so let's go. Okay, just I simply open my slide. Okay. So basically today is our first day, and mainly today I try to discuss about the introduction to the Google Earth Engine, and then learn the basic principle of JavaScript syntax, and I also try to cover the Python. So both of programming language I will teach you at the same time. So that's why you can easily get the differentiate between the JavaScript and Python and easily learn both of things same time. And we talk about the client and server object, and then how to get the server to execute your code, and then importing raster and vector data from local storage as well as the Google Earth Engine dataset, and filtering the attribute table, and then band combination. We discuss about that, and import, filter, reduce, clip, display data. So introduction, mainly what's the Google Earth Engine, then what's the application, then how does the work, then what's the advantage of using the Google Earth Engine, then how we can install this tool. So basically Google Earth Engine, its short form is the GEE, and Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. Google Earth Engine is only not for the cloud-based. We already know about the other cloud-based platforms such as YouTube is a cloud-based platform. Facebook is a cloud-based platform. So every cloud-based platform, there's a common characteristic is that it has own server. So in this time, Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. So that's why Google Earth Engine has a own server. Okay, and all of those things will control from this server. So Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform, and in this cloud-based platform has their own server. So Google Earth Engine has their own server, and in this server we can easily access over 40 years of satellite imagery. So a lot of satellite images we can easily access from this server. It can be Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, or other different types of satellite imagery we can easily access from this server. And you can easily upload your own data set in the Google Earth Engine platform. Suppose you download the some or you can buy some high resolution imagery, or you can create some drone image, or you can create some other high resolution imagery such as sport satellite image or Maxar satellite image. So this type of satellite image you can also upload in Google Earth Engine platform, and you can also use it. Okay, as well as you can easily apply the different types of algorithm in your data. And finally, you can easily export the image, table, chart, map. So these type of things you can easily export from the Google Earth Engine platform. So basically, Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform, and every cloud-based platform has their own server. And from this server, we can easily access 40 years of satellite imagery. And if you have own data set, such as you can buy some satellite images, high resolution satellite images such as sport or Mapture. So this type of satellite images you can also upload in Google Earth Engine platform and work with that different types of algorithm. And finally, we can easily get the export as a image, table, chart, map output. We can easily export from the Google Earth Engine platform. And application. So there is a lot of application. So any kind of remote sensing analysis we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine platform very quickly and efficiently, such as detecting deforestation. We can easily do using that, classifying land cover and land use mapping, estimating forest biomass and carbon, mapping the world's roadless areas, as well as assessment of the plant health status, air quality monitoring, water quality monitoring, flood mapping and damage assessment, drought monitoring, burn severity mapping, LST monitoring. So all of this application in remote sensing application we can easily do using this platform very quickly and efficiently than other software, ArcMap or QGIS. And it is a lot of advantage to using this Google Earth Engine platform. So one by one, I will explain all of those things. So mainly Google Earth Engine focused on society's biggest challenges such as deforestation, drought, climate change, disaster, diseases, global food security, sustainability, and why this is important. Okay, so when you want to work with for big geospatial data analysis, you must need come in Google Earth Engine platform. In Google Earth Engine platform, you can easily access petabytes of data. Suppose you want to make the land use land cover classification map for whole India at the same time using the Google Earth Engine platform. You just write the one line of code, you can easily get the result. But when you want to use the ArcMap or QGIS software, first of all, you need to download the satellite images and you need to merge all of those satellite images. Different types of correction you need to do for when you want to work with the ArcMap software. But in this time, we don't need to download any types of satellite imagery. Suppose Landsat, Sentinel, Modis. So any kind of satellite images we don't need to download. We can easily access all of the satellite images. And at the same time, for a big region, suppose whole country boundary of India, at the same time we can make the land use land cover map or NDVI map using the Landsat or Sentinel without downloading any types of satellite imagery. And it has some new feature. Using this feature, we can easily remove the cloud and haze from our satellite images, and we can easily get the very clear satellite imagery from here. And it's a platform, common platform for global data analysis. We can get all of those data as a globally, such as Landsat, Sentinel, Modis, or other types of data. We can easily get and work with that. Mainly, what are the pros and cons of using the Google Earth Engine platform? So it has a lot of advantages, such as you don't need to download any types of satellite imagery. Okay, so all of the satellite imagery we can easily access from Google Earth Engine data catalog. Okay, so that's why we don't need to download any types of satellite imagery. We can easily access 2 petabytes of data or more on the way. And Google computing power is very fast. Okay, suppose you at the same time you want to 20 years data you want to analysis. So within 1 second you can easily analyze the 20 years data or more on the way years. You can easily calculate because Google computing power is very fast analysis. And it also some cons is that you need to know some programming language. But in this online training program, I will teach you all of those things which you need to learn the Google Earth Engine platform. And it also depend on your internet connection. Okay, and it primarily focused on the raster-based imagery and its lack of mature and detailed documentation. But I will provide you all of those documentation, so that's why you can easily learn all of those things properly. And how does the work? So we already know about that. Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. Okay, it's a cloud-based platform, and every cloud-based platform has their own server. So in this time, you write the code. Suppose I write the code. This code send a message to the Earth Engine server. In a matter of second, you get the response from the server. Suppose I need the Landsat image. So I write the code. I need the Landsat image. So this message sent to the server, and in a matter of second, this server send me Landsat image. Okay, so in this time, it's totally web processing or cloud computing. Okay, so it's a cloud computing. So that's why in this time, you don't need to download any types of software like as QGIS or ArcMap or ENVI or TARSET. So this type of software we don't need to download in this time because it is totally cloud computing. Okay, it is its own server. So all of those things will be happen from the cloud. So that's why you don't need to download any types of software. And this is the main website about that, art engine google.org. And actually you must be online when you want to work with the Google Earth Engine platform. You must need the online connectivity. And requirement, you just need to mainly register registration with your valid Google account. Then you can easily use their code editor. Okay, so when you want to successfully registration, then you can easily access their code editor. So I think here all of you already created the Google Earth Engine account and also access their code editor. Okay, so is it complete or not for registration with Google Earth Engine platform? Anyone? Or your is it complete for registration? Okay, so I also show you this process how we can easily make the registration with the Google Earth Engine account. Okay, okay, so okay, no problem. Okay, okay, so no problem. Okay, so it's very easy to registration with the Google Earth Engine account. So basically, you just simply go to this website, mainly earthengine.google.com. So simply go to this website and simply click on the sign up button. Here you can see this is a sign up button. So simply click on the sign up and then simply put your email. If you have your institutional email, then it also better, because institutional email you can get the quickly access. Okay, but this email is also okay, there is no problem. But if you have institutional email, then it's also better to use the institutional email. Then you can get the quickly access to their code editor or other data set. So simply put your email, and then simply you can get this from look like that. Simply put your all of this information, and this question is very important: what would you like to accomplish with Earth Engine? So this question answer you try to make within 10 sentences, not for only for the one word or one line. So you try to describe this question answer within 5 to 10 sentences. Okay, then you can get the quickly access the code Earth Engine account. Okay, so sometimes some people also give only for the one word or one line, so then it's not it rejected from the Google Earth Engine authority, and they cannot use the code editor or other dataset, they cannot use. So it's very important question: what would you like to accomplish Earth Engine? So you try to describe this answer within 5 to 10 sentences, then it's better. And then I agree, check mark, also check mark in here, and I am not robot, then submit this form, submit. Okay, and doing that thing, you can check your Gmail. So you can get your Gmail. So you can simply check your Gmail inbox. So basically in this time, when you successfully registration, you can get the reply from the Google Earth Engine authority. You can see the Earth Engine code editor. Okay, so now you have to access Earth Engine code editor. So in this time, you can simply click on this code editor. Suppose click on this, click on here, then it open a link. So you can get this type of link, code.earthengine.google.com. Or suppose in this time you have no email, but you already registration, then you can simply go to this link, code.earthengine.google.com. Simply visit this link, you can easily access this type of code editor. Okay, so basically this is the code editor link, code.earthengine.google.com. So when you can simply go to this link, you can easily access this code editor. Okay, and this code editor called the JavaScript API code editor. In this code editor, we can write only for the JavaScript programming. So here I already registration with the Google Earth Engine. So just I simply go to this. Suppose I simply go to my browser and simply go to this link, earthengine.google.com. So this simply go to this link. So it directly open my code editor. So now I try to describe about this code editor user interface and how it will be work. So basically this code editor, we can write only for the JavaScript programming. It's not support by Python. For the Python, we have to generate the other environment. In this environment, we can write only for the JavaScript programming. Okay, so in this time, this is the code editor, and it's very powerful code editor. Okay, then JavaScript or R programming, it's very powerful. And as a beginners, you need to use this code editor as a beginners level. And then you have to jump on the Python or R. It's also better, because in this code editor, we can get all of those things very clearly. We can get. So basically in this time I try to discuss about the user interface about this code editor. So basically this code editor divided it into the 4 panel. So it's called the left panel, it's called the middle panel, okay, and this it also called the editor panel. Okay, so editor panel we write mainly our code. Suppose we can write any code or anything can write in here. Suppose I simply write a code, print hello world, okay, and click to the run. In this time you can say I can get the result in here. Okay, so console tab mainly print your output. When you use the print, this output you can got under the console tab. So mainly console tab printing your output. You can print any chart or you can print any word or any calculation or anything. So mainly when you want to use the print function, this result we can got under the console tab all time. Then inspector tab mainly working for map querying result. Suppose I want to add a NDVI map for my location. So now I want to check what's the value for a specific coordinate, a specific latitude and longitude. What is the value of NDVI? I want to check it. So for that you can simply click on the inspector tab and click on your map, NDVI map. So now we can get what's the value of NDVI for the specific coordinate. In this time I did not add any map, so it's the default. So just click on here. In this time I can get, you can see in this time I can get for this location, coordinate, longitude, latitude and zoom level. Okay, so suppose click on here, then I can get the other value. Okay, but when I want to add any map, suppose NDVI map or NWI map or SABI map or EVI map or any kinds of map I want to add, and now I want to check what's the value for a specific coordinate or a specific location, what's the value of NDVI. So just simply click on the inspector tab and click on this map. So now I can get easily what's the NDVI value for this specific coordinate. I can easily get. And console tab mainly printing your output, and then task tab. So this task tab is mainly working for long running tasks. Suppose you want to export or import anything. Suppose you want to export or import anything, then this task tab will be running. It also show you the progress time. Suppose here you can see it's the soil loss, one kind of tip format. I export from here. It also show me how much time I need. I need the less than 1 minute for exporting this file. Also you can see red band, near infrared band, how much time I want to need. I need the 4 minute. So basically from this task tab, I can get my progress for exporting or importing any kind of file. It can be raster file, it can be vector file, it can be CSV file or any kinds of file. When I export or import, then my task tab will be running. And from this task tab, I can easily access what is the progress about my export or import file. Okay, and when it's successfully done, I can get this type of right sign and also get about the time, how much time I want to need for exporting or importing for a specific file. Okay, so for that, in this time here you can see, sometime I can get this type of red color. Okay, alert sign. It means that in my code, I make mistake. Okay, suppose I make mistake in any code, so then it will be not successfully export or import. Then I can get this type of red color sign. Okay, suppose you try to export or import anything, but it will be not export or import. I can get the red alert sign. It means that your code have some problem. So when you check it the problem and try to again export, then it will be work. And when it's successfully done, we can get this type of right sign and also get the time, how much time I want to need for that. So basically task tab, it show you the progress for your export or import and how we can easily export import. So further I also try to show you this part. Then script tab. In this time you can say script tab. Script tab is mainly managing your script which you saved. So here you can say I already saved different types of script. So further when I need this script, I simply click on here and this script is easily add in my code editor. You can see. So this a train analysis of NDVI, I click on here, it simply add in my script. So further I can simply edit or modify or also run. So then I can get this result. So basically this is a script tab. So script tab managing your script which you saved. So here you can see I already write a lot of script and saved under the script tab. Okay, so here I saved under the script tab. So in this time here you can say I can get all of those. So further, how I can save it? It's very easy for saving the script. Suppose you write a script in here. So now you want to save it. Here you can see the save button. Okay, save button. So in this time click on here. You can save as, because I already save it. Okay, so put the file name and okay. Then it will be saved under the script tab. Script tab is managing your script which you saved. And from here you can easily get all of those script, and then simply open in here, and you can also modify, edit, and you can easily get the result from here. So script tab is mainly save your script. Then docs tab. Docs tab is mainly managing your all of those documentation. Okay, so basically in this time it's all of those function. In this time we can get the lot of function in here for the Google Earth Engine. Okay, you can see there's a lot of function, and this type of function how we can use, I can get the guide from here. You can see it show me the description about this function. It also show me the argument about this function. Okay, every function you can get the description, as well as we also get the argument. Suppose click on here, you can see I can get the description, as well as I also get the argument about this function. Okay, so in this time when you use this code editor, you don't need to memorize anything. You don't need to memorize anything. We can easily get all of those function description, as well as function argument we can easily get from here, and we can easily use this type of function, and we can easily get the result. Okay, so it is the best benefit to use this code editor. So in this time you don't need to memorize anything, because you can easily access all of those things from the docs tab. Okay, and asset tab. In this time it's asset tab. In this asset tab mainly it manages your all of those assets which you uploaded. So here you can see I already uploaded different types of asset. Okay, so how I can upload, so I'll show you later. So in this time you just remember that asset tab is managing your asset which you uploaded. You can easily upload different types of TIFF image. You can easily upload different types of shape file. You can see TIFF image, shape file, CSV file. You can easily upload in the under the asset tab. And from here you can easily get your shape file or TIFF image. You can easily access from here. And further you can easily use this type of file and work with the Google Earth Engine platform. So asset tab is mainly managing your asset which you uploaded. Okay, and it's the search bar. So mainly in this time you can simply search your place, or also you can simply search your data set. Okay, suppose simply search, then it will automatically show your place, as well as you can also search the data set. Suppose Modis, NDVI, or any kind of data set, you can simply search, then you can easily access this type of data set from this search bar. As well as get link button. Okay, suppose this code I want to share with you. Okay, suppose this code I want to share with you. So very easy, just simply click on the get link button. It generate a link. You can see it generate the link. So just click on here. You can see click to copy link. Click on here, and then you can send this code with other person. Then this person also access this code. Okay, so in this time you don't need to copy and paste. Okay, just simply click on the get link button, and then copy. Click to copy link, and then send it. So then anyone can use access your code. Okay, so basically this time I also add these things. When you face any problem regarding any code, you can simply click on the get link button, and then copy, and then send me this code. Then I also check it the problem and send you the feedback. Okay, so in this time don't need to copy and paste. It's not need. Suppose you can copy and paste, it's not need. Simply click on button and send me this link. And run button, mainly it's the execute your code. From here when I run, then I can get the result. And reset button, mainly it's the clear map and inspector console will be clear. Okay, and apps button, so it's very interesting. So mainly it is that cloud computing web application using the Google Earth Engine platform. We're also create different types of web application. So I also show you this tab. Suppose click on here. So in this time here you can get this type of web application which I already created. So here you can see, okay, so just I simply click on the view gallery. So now it open all of those web application which I already developed using the Google Earth Engine. So you can see this my web application link. So anyone can visit this link and try to access all of those web application and also use it. So basically this type of web application is mainly you can different purpose you can easily create for the different types of web application. Such as here you can see mainly this web application is created for that agriculture drought monitoring. as well as you can see Bangladesh dot. Also you can see EVI and DVI. Suppose I simply open some web app and show you that. Also you can see the leaf area index time series analysis, land use land cover classification map for whole country boundary of Bangladesh. Also you can see suppose water quality monitoring. So this type of application anyone can use and they can easily get the result from here. Such as here you can see it's one kind of web application. So this web application in this time just you can simply choose your district. Suppose any specific district which you want to need. Suppose I need this district, I simply select and you can select your time period. Suppose I choose this time period and suppose you select your index, which index you want to show in here for that. Suppose I vegetation condition index or VCI simply select and further you can simply put your time period from here. Suppose yeah, so okay, first January, then simply run it. So now it automatically show for this district what is the condition of the drought different on the VCI year of 2019. We can get this result from here and also make the time series chart about that. Okay, so like generating the time series chart, and from here we can easily for this district we can easily identify about the extreme dry, severe dry, moderate, normal wet. For this study area we can easily get it from here. So it's the one kind of web application, as well as also you can see. Okay, so basically it's that okay, so basically in this time you when you click any place on this map it show you the trend. What is the trend for NDVI or EVI? Suppose click on any place. Suppose I click on here. So now we can get the specific coordinate and we can get what is the trend of the NDVI. We can get from here. Also get the trend line. Suppose I click on here any region. So now we can get what is the trend for this study. We can get from here. So basically it's another web application for checking what's the trend of a specific location for the NDVI and EVI. We can get from here. As well as also in the leaf area index. So basically this is another web application. So you can simply draw your rectangle or polygon or point. Suppose I click on the polygon and then simply select my study area. Simply select my study area. And further I can easily get this result for the leaf area index for this study area. As well as I also get about the time series chart. What is the condition about this time series chart? So it also visualize in here. As well as this is the land use land cover classification for whole country of Bangladesh. It's nothing about the functionality. It just show the visualization about this. Okay, it show the whole country boundary land use land cover classification map, and anyone can go visit this link and easily get this interactive land use land cover classification map from Google Earth Engine apps. Okay, as well as also you can see about that water quality monitoring web application. It's very interesting, and we also try to develop some other parameters such as pH, BOD, COD. So in this time we are just added only for that 3 parameter turbidity, chlorophyll and TSS. So further we also try to develop for the other pH, COD or BOD. So in this time using this web application, suppose you simply draw your study area and before that simply set your time period. Suppose I simply put my time period suppose 2023 January, suppose 1st January from suppose 2023, suppose December. Suppose I get the total 1 year data from here and then draw your study area, draw ROI and simply select your study area. Suppose this is my water body I want to observe, and further you can simply click on the turbidity and then submit. So now it also show about the what is the condition about the turbidity between the time period year of 2023. We can get this for this study area, and it also show about the time series chart. Here you can see when it will be high or low. You can easily get from here. Not only for that, if you want, you can also check about the suppose chlorophyll. Click on the chlorophyll and submit. So now we can get the result about the what is the condition about the chlorophyll for this study area, and we also get the time series chart about the chlorophyll index in here. As well as suppose you want to check about the total suspended solid and submit. So now we can get what is the condition about the total suspended solid milligram per liter. Okay, and we also get the time series chart. And it also show the visualization or time series animation we can also get from here. Suppose click on here. When you click on here, it also get this type of chart. From here, you can easily download the data as a CSV file format, or also download the chart as a PNG file image or photo. So basically this type of web application, not only for that, a lot of web application you can easily create using the Google Earth Engine platform. You can see it also show about that time series chart. So just click on here. And from here you can easily get the download the CSV file data as well as download the photo from here. Okay, so it's also working, you can see. So this type of the weight, also you can get the normal, moderate, extreme. So it's also depend on internet connection. Okay, so in this time I think my network connection is not so good, so that's why not completed the whole region. So basically this type of web application we can easily create using the Google Earth Engine platform, using the Google Earth Engine user interface language. So it's another user interface language. Okay, so for that we have used the apps, mainly managing your web application from the Google Earth Engine. And it's called the map interactive view. So from here we can get the two type of map. You can see we can also get the satellite map. You can also get from here. You can see the label. So uncheck the label, then all of those label will be removed. We can get this type of clear map. And this is the hand tool for moving the map. And this type of, you can see marker. So basically it's used for create the point. Also you can see the line. Basically it create the line. Okay. Also you can see about that polygon. So basically different types of vector feature we can easily create this type of feature. Also rectangle, and this is the zoom level. Okay, so these type of things we can easily use it. So basically this is the user interface of Google Earth Engine platform. So I hope you can easily get all of those things or all of this information. You have any question about that, you can ask me, anyone. Any question for that? For this code editor, any question, anyone? Okay, I think everything is good. Okay, okay. So now I simply go to my next slide. So sharing script, we already discussed about the sharing script. So basically it's very easy. Click on the get link button and copy this link. Okay, then anyone can easily get your code, full code. When you send this link, anyone can easily access your code. And in this time, we talk about that basic principles of the JavaScript syntax as well as also Python syntax. Okay, so both of things we try to teach at the same time. So that's why you can easily compare the JavaScript and Python at the same time. Okay, so basically JavaScript, Python or R programming or other types of programming language has some common things such as print. Okay, so print is a common thing for any kind of programming language. It can be R programming or it can be your C++ or C programming or Python or JavaScript. Print is a common things for any kind of programming language, as well as the string. Mainly it's one kind of data type. We can get the three type of data commonly: string, then number and boolean. Okay, so basically these three types of data work for all of this programming language. Suppose C++, you can work with the string number boolean, or Python, you can work with string boolean or number, or also you can use the C++. Mainly these three types of data we are work for all of this programming language. It can be JavaScript, Python, C++. So it's the common things for any kind of programming language, as well as comments. Okay, comments is the another common things for any kinds of programming language, as well as list. Okay, so mainly list is one kind of common things. So or any kind of programming language we can easily create the list item. And then dictionary, so it's all the common things for the any kinds of programming language. And then also function, it's also another common things for any kinds of programming language, as well as also loop. So basically when you want to learn this type of things for any programming language, you can easily learn all of those things. Okay, and the same things is the same, but syntax is different. Suppose for the function, syntax is different with the Python. So this type of basic difference we can got. So in this time I will show you the two things at the same time. So for that I just simply open a new code editor and show you all of those things from beginners to advanced level for the programming. Okay, Python and JavaScript. And we can usually write the Python code in here, and we are also use the another for the Python. In this time I use here the Google Colab. Okay, so it's very powerful. So I simply search on the Google Colab and try to open this code editor and I write the Python code in the Google Colab. Okay, then at the same time, we can easily learn the two things. So just I simply click on the new notebook and open a new notebook and talk about the JavaScript and Python. And we also compare the two programming languages at the same time. Okay, so let's go. So first of all, print. Okay, so print, mainly this function, printing your output. Suppose you can write anything. Suppose 2023, you write. And now click to the run. You can see I can get the result 2023. There is no problem. It executed. So now I just something print. Suppose I print my name. Suppose Mijan. And now click to the run. Here I can see get the problem. Mijan is not defined. In this time, it create the problem because in this time, it's called the number. Okay. So I also mentioned about the comment. So it's called the comment. Suppose it's a number. Okay. So it's a number data type. Okay, it's a number. So when I print the number, there is no problem. But when I print my name, basically it's a character. A, B, C, D, it's called the character. And group of character called the string. So it's called the string data type. Strings. Okay, so it's called the string data type and it's called the number. So when I print the number, there is no problem. But when I print the string, I face the problem. So now what's the solution? This solution is that when you print any string, you must use the double quotation. Okay, double quotation or single quotation before start and in part. Suppose you also put at the single quotation, no problem. Suppose single quotation, no problem. In this time, I just simply put at the suppose double quotation and write my name, Nijan, and click to the run. In this time, you can see it will be work. There is no problem. So in this time, we can just take the decision. So when you print any number, you don't need to use any types of quotation. Okay. But when you print any string mainly group of character. Okay. You must use here the single quotation start and single quotation end. Okay. So it's the number and string. Two type of data we just print. Okay. Further, we talk about the variable. Mainly store anything. Suppose it can be store a object, it can be store a number, it can be store the anything. In JavaScript programming, when you want to define a variable, you must use the keyword var. Okay, so when you define variable, you must use at the var keyword. After the var keyword, you have to put your variable name. Variable name can be anything. You can put any name. So I put here the any name. You can put any name, okay, as a variable name, and then equal sign, and then put your value. Okay, so var is the fixed. When you define any variable, you must use at the var, and then put here the variable name. You can put any name. Some limitation is also, but almost all of this name you can use it as a variable name, and then equal sign, and then assign your value. Suppose I just take a variable. So must use at the var keyword. Okay. Then put your variable name. Suppose I put the variable name is the year. Okay. And then equal sign and assign the value 2023. Okay. So in this time, it's my keyword. It's my variable name. It can be anything. Then equal sign and then your value. So now this value 2023, this value is stored in here. Okay. This value stored in this variable. So further, I just simply print. Suppose use here the print and call the year. And now click to run. Here you can see I got this result 2023. Okay, so it's done. Suppose I take the another example. So this I simply take a variable. So var keyword, then variable name. You can put any name as a variable. I put this suppose my name, and I use here the suppose Mijan, and then simply print these things. So print my name. Click to run. In this time, you can say I can got this wrong. It show the Mijan is not defined. In this time, I want to. It's a string. Okay, so it's a string. So must you use here the quotation before start and in part. Okay, so simply put here the quotation and put your value Mijan and click to run. I can get this result. Okay, so in this time, these things stored in here. Okay. So when I print these things, I can get this result in here. Suppose you can put anything in here. Suppose I just put here the y. So now this name is stored in the y. So when I print this y, then I can get this result. So variable can be anything. You can put any name. Some limitation has also, but you can use any name. So this is a variable. So now these same things I want to print in here. It's a mainly your collab. In this time I want to use here that this type of things. So I put this name about the code editor first class. Okay. So now I want to print. So same things. Use here the print. Simply use here the print function and print suppose 2023. Okay. And click to the run. So now we can easily get this result in here. So basically print this function is same for the Python and JavaScript. Print this function is the same. So now it executed this result. Okay, you can say I can get this result in here. Okay, and at the same time, suppose I want to print my name. Suppose print, suppose Mijan. In this time I got a wrong because I did not put the quotation. Okay, so it's a string. We already discussed about that. You must use at the quotation, single quotation or double quotation. No problem. Anyone you can use. In this time it will work. Okay, you can see it will work. There is no problem. In this time I talk about the variable. Suppose in this time when you define the variable, suppose I want to define this variable. So just I simply copy these things from here and paste here. But in this time, don't need to use the var keyword. Okay, var is don't need. Okay, in the Python var keyword is don't need. Var keyword is need only for the JavaScript. Okay, for the Python there is no need about the var keyword. So you can simply put your variable name, then equal sign, and assign your value. So now click to the run. It will be now this value is stored in here. Okay. So now I simply simply use the print. Suppose year. Click to run. In this time we can get the result 2023. Okay. Same process. Suppose this variable you can see. Suppose this variable is stored in my name. I simply copy. But in this time it's a Python. For the Python, var keyword is not need. Simply remove that. It's not need. And then I simply click to run. In this time, Mizan is stored in the y. So further I simply print the y. If you want, you can use the print function and put the y. Or if you want, you can simply write the y and click to run. We can get the same result. Okay. Or if you want, you can simply use the print and put here the y and click to run. We can get the same result at all time. Okay. So you can see the difference, basic difference about the JavaScript and Python. For the Python, don't need to use the var keyword. Okay. And JavaScript, we must use the var keyword and define the variable name, then equal sign, then assign the value. Okay. So it's a variable. In this time, we talk about the list. Okay. So mainly what is the list? List is storage some item. You can make the list for country name. You can make the list for your any specific item. Okay. Mainly list is storage some item. So when I need the list, okay, in this time, suppose Mizan, I put only for the one name under this variable, but I want to store the more name at the same variable. So for that, I simply use the comma sign and put here the suppose another name Margia. I suppose put here the another name suppose Muaj. Suppose I put the another name suppose Minhaj. In this time you can see it already show about the wrong sign. Okay, something wrong. Okay, in this time when I just stored one value, then there is no problem. But when I stored the more value, then it create the problem. Then I need the concept of the list. Okay, so now these things I want to make a list. So now how I can make the list? Very easy. Just simply use here the square bracket to make the list. Okay, so a square bracket means the list. So when you want to make the list, just put here the square bracket start and square bracket end. So now it worked as a list. So now click to the run. You can see I can get the list. Okay, and click on here, I can get the list. You can see it will be start from the 0, 1, 2, 3. So zero, JavaScript programming is a zero base. So it's counting start from zero. So here zero refers to the first item. One is the second item. Two is the third item. Three is the fourth item. Okay. So JavaScript programming is a zero base. So it counting start from the zero. Suppose I want to make the list of the year. So just you can simply put here the other year. You can see put here the 2010. Suppose 2005, 2000. It already show about the wrong. So in this time I need to make the list. So use here the square bracket. Also use here the square bracket. So now click to the run. In this time we can get the list. You can see we can get the list in here. So in this time list is mainly stored the different types of item. Okay, in a one variable. So in this time one variable, this y variable, it's mainly one variable. This variable is stored all of those name. This is a one variable year. It is stored all of those year. So list is need when you want to store it more than one value in one variable. Okay, then we need the list. And how I can define the list? We have to use here the square bracket. Okay, square bracket. Then you can put your value in here one by one. You just put your value. Then we can easily make the list. So now I want to make the list in the Python. Same process. Just simply suppose I copy the same things from here. And in this time for the Python, we don't need to use the var keyword. Suppose paste in here. In this time var is not need. Remove that. Because in the Python, we just need only for the variable name and then equal sign and then put here the value. So now click the run. In this time, we can get this list. You can see we can get the list. Okay, so this is the basic difference. You can see same. So when you define the list, must use here the square bracket. For the Python, don't need to use the var keyword. Okay. Okay. So now we talk about the dictionary. And when anyone face any problem regarding any issue or confusion, you can ask me question for any time. Okay. Or else you can, if you want, you can also write the question in the chat box. There is no problem. Okay. So in this time we talk about the dictionary. So what is the dictionary? So mainly dictionary has a two item.